Welcome to Drafting Out Loud, and today we'll be looking at the underdog market movers. On today's episode, we're going to look at some rookie risers. We're also going to look at one faller, which is might be getting a little intriguing, and then we're going to find our new value to the list. Convince me to draft them. I'm not sure if I should be or shouldn't be. Let's get into it. First off, with our risers, we have three rookies on the risers list. Two of them that I think are potentially some exciting rookies to draft. The three rookies are Jordan Tyson, Ty Simpson, and Nicholas Singleton. And I think the two that are intriguing to draft right now are Jordan Tyson and Nicholas Singleton. They're both getting some buzz because they've proven a little bit of health. Singleton had a foot thing going on, and Tyson had a hamstring thing going on. Tyson did great in his workouts, and Singleton reported that his foot thing is cleared up and he is good to go. Some people think that Singleton would be the second running back off the board if he was healthy. So, but he didn't do any of the workouts. So maybe he gets better draft capital now, or who knows? At least he's maybe ready to play at the beginning or practice at the beginning so you can find out what's going on. So I think Singleton's an interesting bet late in drafts. Hopefully you got him when he was closer to like the 200s. At least on Underdog, I think, in the 200. No, this is Underdog. I think he was in the 200s, if I'm not mistaken, or very closer to at least the 190s. Now he's at 187.8, rising 5% for the month, and then 1.62, 1.05 for the week and day. Then Tyson's making his way into he already made his way into the next round, actually. Now he's at pick 71. That's round six now. He was, I think, going in round seven. Now he's in round six. So there you go. Okay, let's take a look at our fallers. The one faller I want to highlight here is Michael Pittman Jr. Most of these fallers are still are really expensive, not meaning like expensive based on their value, just their high picks. But Pittman is much later in the drafts, pick 103, and he's one of the fallers here. And I think he's kind of an intriguing pick. Basically, right now, I haven't drafted a whole ton of Michael Pittman Jr. That's because I think I've hit on a lot of Godwin, a lot of Jordan Addison, and players like that. And I think Pittman is kind of a similar player in that at this stage, maybe that he's not going to be the fanciest player on the block, but he might just get it done basically. And so if he starts to fall more and those other receivers start to rise, I might just transition over to Pittman in more drafts versus the other two. Reason he's falling is mainly because Jaden Reed, one of the risers, has passed him up now, and Jaden Reed's going at pick 100 basically, and Pittman now is just falling a little bit to 103. The players after Pittman are Wan'Dale Robinson, Quentin Johnson, Casey Concepcion, Xavier Worthy, Matthew Golden, Josh Downs, Jalen Coker, Jaden Higgins, Khalil Shakir, Omar Cooper, right? So some exciting players, but potentially exciting players. But if you told me that Michael Pittman comfortably beat all of them from like a fantasy points perspective, wouldn't be surprised. So if he keeps on falling, I think he's just going to start ending up on all my teams potentially type of thing. He hasn't right now. He's kind of in that quarterback window area, but he's one of those players that I might start hitting on, especially again if someone like Addison and Godwin start to rise more. Platform values, another player in that 100 pick range is now a value on Underdog, and that's Sam Laporta, a new addition to the chart. I don't think I've ever seen him on the chart before. And he's another player that I haven't drafted a whole ton of. I got a little bit more Laporta than I do Pittman, but I haven't drafted Laporta at all recently. I found myself mainly just taking him when I have a NFC North type of thing going on and just trying to get some correlation for week 17 if the schedule runs right. But I haven't really been taking him much otherwise. Maybe sometimes in Detroit builds as well, right? Like you got Diggs at the beginning or Amon-Ra at the beginning, and then you take Laporta as well. But those are really the main reasons why I've taken Laporta. I think I've considered it if Laporta and Goff are making their way towards the end of a round and I still need like a QB. I might go like a Laporta Goff thing, but I don't even know if I've done that yet. I've seen some other people do it. I've definitely considered it, but I don't know if I've actually pulled it off or not. So there we go. Tell me what you think about Sam Laporta. Should we be drafting him or not? Tell me what you think about Michael Pittman Jr. Is he maybe the next wide receiver that we should be targeting a little bit later in drafts if these other wide receivers continue to rise up. And don't forget, target your Jordan Tyson and maybe sprinkle in your Nicholas Singleton before the draft, because after the draft, I'm pretty sure they're going to get more expensive. See you on the next one. Peace.